Hello everybody, welcome back to Look Be a Landlord. My name's APQ. Today we're on to floor 3 because we beat floor 2 yesterday. One step closer to discovering those new floors at the top. We're going to start with a nice little monkey here. And we're going to go for a second monkey. I hope we get monkey essence now. If we can get Oswald the monkey and then the monkey essence to increase the value of the monkeys, that'll be a great day. We'll add candy because I can see us adding a toddler in the near future. But we'll pay 25 with 6 spare for now. Thought that was a toddler, that would have been freaky. We'll add a void creature and we'll add blue pepper. Gives free gold if there are at least 3 empties, which of course right now there are. We'll also add an owl just to help us out for now. It can be removed later on. We're going to add a second mouse as well. So we're at 2 monkeys, 2 mice. I'm going to add a pinata over the toddler, which is a weird take, but trust me. I'm just going to pray that we find a toddler pretty soon. Okay, we'll pay 50 with 32 spare. We've got a key, so I'm going to add a safe. We're going to take purple pepper. So 2 peppers so far are our items. I can't talk today. Not really the best items, I don't think, that I would like the most, but it's cool. We can add a dwarf now, so maybe I should have been adding those beers the whole time. We'll add an urn. Void creature breaks itself. We get 25 total. Take a reroll capsule just because, I don't know. Not really making a lot of money. There's the toddler, look, see? Okay, now the toddler's got a pinata and candy to eat. We're going to pay 100 with 71 spare. We're going to add wine for the dwarf. We're going to add happy hour. Do I really want happy hour, though? I'm going to take time machine instead. Allows us to add some coal and stuff. Okay, there's one piece of candy eaten already. There's a second pinata. Nice. I just wish we had jack-o'-lantern or some essence or some jack-o'-lantern essence to, you know, to benefit this guy, or for this guy to benefit from. We've added cheese, which hopefully gets ate by the 2 mice. The dwarf did just drink the wine. We've added a big urn there, which is 2 value. We're going to add a ninja, because if we get a ninja mouse, or a ninja mouse essence, what does ninja mouse essence do? Might be something to look into if we do get it, or if it appears on our screen. We've got a ninja and we've got a mouse, so we'll pay 150 here, with 120 spare. Destroys itself if there are at least 4 empties. Empties give 4 more. Is that until it destroys itself, or is that all game? I don't think it is it? Destroys itself to 33 spins, adds... I'm trying to think. Let's take that. Black suits are worth 1 more gold. Hexes have no effect and give 2 times more gold this game. We could transition this into a hex build, couldn't we? So how does that work again? Destroys itself, there are at least 6 hexes when destroyed. Okay, so we need to have a bunch of hexes on the board. Okay, I can make that work maybe. Now we'll take happy hour. Okay. Nice, another pinata broken. So we need to get 6 hexes on the board, regardless of what they are. We need to add them. And we could do a holy water essence build. We've got 2 monkeys, so I'm going to add a full-size coconut, which both of them eat a coconut, a half of it on, which is nice. We haven't got Oswald though, but it still seems to work pretty nicely. Another half of it eaten, thank you monkey. That's all the coconut gone, I think. Don't need to add anything else, just let the candy be eaten, let the wine be drank. We're going to have to add a hex, we need 6 hexes on the board for holy water essence to kick in. I'm honestly kind of excited about it. We could just add a ruby because it's free value, could we? Yeah, we could, okay. Leaves us on 19 symbols, okay. So we're going to pay 225 here with 250 spare, that is nice. We're going to add a hustling capsule. I'm also going to add grave robber to break those urns. Okay, there's the big urn broke. That's 2 spirits. That's nice. I'm going to add a second toddler, and I'm going to remove... The spirits will remove themselves, won't they? So, don't need to remove any symbols right now. Don't need to take any cats. We'll take a bubble, though, because toddlers can burst it and get their full value out of it before they actually roll. I'm going to get milk for the cat here as opposed to another toddler. Don't want to add any more toddlers without jack-o'-lantern or anthropology or anything like that. The lemon has just gone, which is kind of sad. So now our empties aren't worth like 3 more gold, I guess, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I've re-rolled because of course Hex of Hoarding will add milk. Okay, we need to get more hexes because I don't want Hex of Hoarding to keep activating. That's not a fun item to have. We'll skip those symbols. Sorry, symbols, not items. My bad. We'll pay 300. 229 spare, so it's gone down a little bit. I don't really like any of these, but this is a pull ball for 60 spins, so we'll take it. I love this, by the way. if you have, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a million. Is it just a billion? Is that all it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a billion, yeah. If you have a billion gold, you're destroyed. I suppose it does behead billionaires. I do kind of like that. Okay, if we take this, if there's 9 of these, this gives 2 more gold this game. So let's try that. Let's get some, what are we after again? Hexes. Let's get some rabbit fluff on the board. Let's get coin on a string to remove that coin. Okay. We got some spaces to fill. There's the third hex. 3 more to go until the holy water essence can kick in. We can't behead a billionaire because we don't have a guillotine, so we'll add a tomb because it can be smashed by grave robber. Just not straight away, I guess. He must be busy. I've had to re-roll here. Coconut half. Does get eaten by 1 monkey straight away. Thank you. We're still rolling low. We'll add candy for the toddler. Okay, spirits are in. I still want to get rid of the pearl and the cherries and stuff. We're on 24 right now, but 5 of them are spirits, so no need to remove anything from the board just yet. We're going to carry on going as we were. Flower needs to go as well eventually. We'll pay 375 with 163 spare. That number is coming down a lot, isn't it? We will take Dwarven Anvil. So dwarves are now worth 2 times their value. We've got a happy hour already. Okay, nice. We'll add a void stone because it's temporary. Sorry if you can hear that very loud noise in the background. That is a stupid idiot. What is that, like a motorbike, I guess? Why is it going? Why is it so loud? Why is it past my street? Okay. We'll take essence capsules because we want. What do we want right now? I mean, holy water essence seems to be the way to go. More essence capsules, yes, please. We're still 2 hexes away. Yeah, we're still 2 hexes away, so it's not too good at the minute. But when we get it, oh my god, it should be pretty good. Coconut half for the monkeys. They don't eat it straight away. 450s during 1 spin, by the way. We need to get rid of stuff. 450s during 1 spin. That's how bad we're doing right now. Like, we barely make 450. We were just paying by like 250 spare. We pay 450 with 28 spare. What? We're going to take lockpick essence. We're going to take... I don't know, we'll take Lefty the rabbit essence, we'll take Protractor essence. Is that going to benefit anything here? There's no real adjacency bonuses, so just need a very big symbol essence. Lucky 7. Destroyed itself after 7 spins. When destroyed, lucky chemical 7 is common. Just gives 30 gold if there are at least 3 empties. Let's do that. Let's take a tedium. Let's take a small symbol bomb because I'm desperate for anything right now. We'll add a sapphire because it's 2 value. We're then going to get rid of the cherry, the flower, the pearl. What does that leave us with? 2 empties. We roll 38. Oh, God. We're 1 hex away. I still don't think it's going to be enough, though, is it? Even if we do manage to get that somehow. We'll add a present for the toddlers. We're rolling 37s. This is actually abysmal. I need to start re-rolling. Okay, both of them open the present, but it's not that much money. It's only 7 each, and then 10 from the present. An urn can smash into a spirit. It does. Still nowhere near enough. We've got no synergies coming our way. We'll add a diamond. What the heck? Sure. Only 46 rolled. We can add a cheese, but we need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of the cat. The owl can go next. Hopefully the cheese gets eaten by both mice. Ah, we're doomed. 575 in 2 spins. Midas bomb might save us. It's not going to save us. There isn't a lot of value there. Yeah, we got 7 from each one. 575 in 1 spin. This is a struggle today. I really thought we were going to get the holy water build. No worries, we will retry. Oh god, it's been ages since I struggled on a floor of this. Okay, we'll start with a dwarf. Gives us decent money. We'll take a toddler as well. Okay, 2 very good symbols right here to start with. We'll add milk for the cat. Didn't really want to add a goose. They're not my favourite symbol. We'll add a crab just in case we get more crabs. Oh my god, a new crab build after the update might be super strong. We'll pay 25 with 15 spare. I'm going to add a 5-sided dice. I'm also going to add grey pepper. Once again, we got a pepper first item. Not really my favourite when that happens. We're going to add a beer for the dwarf. It's decent money early on. We're going to add a cultist. I know there was a crab. But we're going to add a cultist. We're going to add... We've got cheese. No, we don't have cheese. We're going to add a second crab then. Okay, maybe I should have added the second crab before. Now we've had 3 crabs, but I've added another crab. Okay, we're going to take candy for the toddler. Doesn't eat it yet. But we'll pay 50 with 30 spare still, which is decent. We'll take a bronze arrow and a blue pepper. Gives 3 if there are at least 3 empties, which of course there are. There's the third crab. We're all on different rows right now though, so we'll keep trying. King Midas. Honestly, we'll take an anchor for now. I'd love to do a new Midas build, but I just not right now. Well, that was a really early one. We should have just taken it and then adapted. But we can't really take it without the items, can we? Let's be honest. We are risking it there. Take some more candies. 2 pieces of candy here for the toddler. Come on, toddler. It's an absolute feast. We're going to add a 2 value plum because it's 2 value. Beer drank by the dwarf. 2 crabs on the same row. They go 4 each. Going to pay 100 of a big, massive 88 spare. We're going to add a 2 value orange. We're going to add rusty gear. Oh my god. An early rusty gear. Are you kidding me? 3 spins in, we get a rusty gear. So 3 rent payments in, we get rusty gear. 2 crabs in the same row. It's always decent. We'll add a bear for now just because it's a decently valued symbol once again. We've got 1 space left on the board for a second cultist. Oh wow, both candies just been eaten by the toddler, so we've got 2 spaces now. There's another crab. Oh, it had to be done. 3 crabs on the same row. Let's go. 7 each. That's wonderful to see. Item capsule is going to give us a pink pepper, so we get 2 gold whenever we skip a symbol, which is useful for me, so I skip a lot. But we'll pay 150 with 154 spare. This gives us 4 gold to spin for 15 spins. It's got to be this, right? Looting glove. Destroys itself after any of these are destroyed. When these are destroyed, they give 3 times more gold. So it only happens once. Destroys itself after 10 goldfish are removed. Removes all goldfish before each spin. Gives 10. We'll take looting glove and we'll take... Okay, well, we're going to take Maxwell the bear because we've got one on our, you know... Oh, clear sky, even though we're not really going to use it, but... Look at these items we've got so far. What's going on? I must admit I am liking it. We'll take some more candy for the toddler. Okay, we'll take another cultist. Means we need to get rid of some stuff. Honestly, let's get rid of 2 things. Let's get rid of the flower and the pearl for now. The coin and the cherries will go next, most likely. I want to keep the anchor around for a little bit. We'll add some more milk for the cat. 3 crabs on the same row. Let's go. Rusty gear and bronze arrow. Happen to those... Yeah, is it bronze or wooden? I always forget. Isn't it wooden? We're going to add a pinata. It's bronze. Okay. Okay, 2 on the same row up there. That'll do. We still roll 39. Don't want to add any of those hexes. We haven't got the holy water essence this time, so we're not going for that. Okay, we're going to pay 225, 267 spare. We're going to add a 2 value orange and a lemon. We're going to remove the cherries and the coin. Okay, nice. We've still got a pinata and milk that needs to be consumed. Do not want to add any of those, thank you. There's the pinata getting broken open and one of its pieces of candy being eaten by our toddler. We don't have lockpick, so I do not want to add a treasure chest, though it is 2 values, so we could have added that realistically and replaced something else. I'm going to add a second bear. Okay, I want to remove some stuff though, like the anchor can go now, you know. There's a cultist and a crab. Oh, I should have taken the crab, I took the cultist. I actually apologise for that. Should have gone for the 5th crab. I do actually apologise. Although 4 cultists do make us good money, but I'd have still preferred the crab. Okay, more candy. We can still make a crab build happen. So we're going to pay 300 here with 341 spare. This is way better. Okay. Wolves give 2 more gold this time, this game. I'm just going to take a big symbol bomb, you know. I'm also going to take... When destroyed, hexes give 2 more gold this game. It destroys itself after 4 spirits are destroyed. Spirits add people when destroyed. That's a weird one. How does that work? I'm going to take ritual candle just in case we do add any hexes. There's a hexatedium which would help us find more crabs. I'm going to take a lunchbox, which is going to allow me to add. We've got a dwarf, so I'm going to go beer, wine. None of those. I want some removal tokens, please. Nice. Okay, never mind. The candy's being eaten. So hopefully that should free up a lot of space on the board. We'll take a removal capsule. Okay, let's have a look how many symbols we're on. And how many are removable. We'll add a 2 value ninja, that's for sure. On 25, Candy and beer are the only removable ones. So the anchor's going to go. The cat's going to go. That's removable. That's removable. It takes down to 21. Start getting rid of the... Let's get rid of a plum. We'll get rid of a second plum shortly. Okay, we can still do this. Let's go. We'll take a bubble because the toddler can burst it. Thought about a present, but at least the toddler gives us money even when it's not next to the dude. We're going to add a watermelon just in case. So we're going to remove the plum and the 5-sided dice. Candy has been eaten down here. That's very nice. Thank you. Toddler. We're going to add another crab. Okay, bubbles burst. That's good to see. I'll add a present this time for the toddler. See if you can find it straight away. Wine's been drank and the bronze arrow points towards the wine. Doubles the value, so it's 41 for the dwarf. We'll now add beer for the dwarf. That's 2 beers that he needs to drink. But they're on the opposite side from him. We'll pay 375 here with 5 free spare. Let's take a void creature and a lockpick for now. Thank you very much. Void creature goes. We do get 2 crabs in the same row twice. These got rusty gear though, of course. I haven't got a key. I have got a lockpick, so we can add a lockbox, I guess. Beer and lockbox both removed from the board. How many symbols are we on now? 21. The present is, of course, removable, so is the beer. So if they both go, that'll give us 19. So I don't need to manually remove anything just yet. There's another cultist. Still don't need to remove anything because it takes down to 20 now. If they do, of course, eventually get destroyed. The present might actually get destroyed on its own before it even finds the toddler, so... You know, that's actually highly likely. It's only got 5 spins left until it explodes. Don't want to add a second ninja right now. Oh, nice. The cultists were rusty geared, so a golden arrow has to be added. Okay. Time to remove some more stuff. So the oranges are going, or 1 orange is going. Because there's still 2 temporary symbols on the board. Nice golden arrow. Sorry about that, I just had to mute there. We'll pay 450 then with 729 spare. Destroys itself if a symbol is destroyed. Gives 1 gold for each symbol destroyed this game. Destroys itself if a symbol is destroyed. Okay. Gives 1 gold for each symbol destroyed this game. So is that just not a normal void portal? I'm very confused. But the void portal won't be on our screen because it gets destroyed. Destroys itself after 10 gold. Okay, we're going to take void portal because it's weird. We're going to take dishwasher essence as well. We'll then take void stone and... Got to be capsule machine. We're going to use removal token on another orange. Okay, void portal has just destroyed itself. Or I guess void portal essence. Oh, does it only give us... Okay. It only gives us that gold once on its way out, I think. That's fine. So on its way out, it gives us 1 gold for every symbol destroyed this game so far. Okay, I get it now. I get it. That's fine. So it doesn't continuously happen. Okay, the present finally got rid of the toddler. No. The toddler finally got rid of the present. That's nice to see. We'll take a tedium capsule just in case it gives us any crabs. Okay, we're doing okay. We can't add milk anymore because I removed the cat. We actually have got a space on the board. Who would have thought? We actually have got a space on the board. We don't want to add any of those. We just want crabs or cultists, really. Or watermelons. Or arrows. Honey would be good also, just to get the Maxwell the Bear essence kind of completed. Not that we need to use it. But we could do a full bear build, but maybe just not today. We don't have a fish tank. Don't need to add a goldfish, even though I'd love to. Nice. Arrows align on this cultist, and it gets rusty geared. 80 gold from 1 cultist. 212 rolled. That's very nice. We'll add a void stone in our empty slot. The crabs, though. 56 from this crab. Nice. 575 paid. 1,232 spare. Do I even want to reroll for anything here? I don't think I do. We will take black pepper. I guess that's it. Okay. We've still got a space on the board, though. We've still got lots of stuff to get rid of as well. Just can't seem to find any crabs. Okay, there's a crab. Crab has taken the empty space. That's nice. That was our, what, a 6th crab? No more ninjas, please. We've already got 1, which is enough right now. Okay, 91 rolled. We're still rolling okay. I just want to make it a really good build. We haven't really got any of those good essences yet to affect any of these symbols. We're getting some pretty weird essences along the way. We've still got the toddler, so I'm going to add a pinata. It's kind of crazy, I know, but I thought, why not? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We'll take a removal capsule to add to the collection. Pinata has been broken open. The first piece of candy has, in fact, been eaten. 208. Okay. Nice. 2 candy eaten already. Can he clean up the board quite fast? Hopefully. We'll add a bar of soap because it's kind of crazy, but if any bubbles get next to the toddler, it works out, but I doubt they will. We had 4 crabs in a column then, not in a row. Why couldn't they just be in a row together? Another piece of candy eaten there by the toddler. We're going to pay $6.25 with 1,663 spare. Spirits give 2 more gold this game. Destroys stuff that... We're going to go Undertaker Essence, as well as Watering Can Essence. Destroys itself after 3 of those are destroyed. Those have a 75% chance of being destroyed when this is on the board. Okay. Gives 50 gold if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent and not empty. Yes. Green pepper gives 30 if at least 3 symbols are the same. Okay. Telescope destroys after 4 spins. All symbols are adjacent. These give 2 more gold. Okay, we're going to go telescope. Do we want any of these? I don't think we do. We just want crabs. We're going to take Zaros contract just because it's uncommon. Okay, nice. Toddler is adjacent to everything, so telescopes, which just broke all the bubbles. Luckily. 165 rolled. Okay. Nice. Candy eaten, thanks to telescope again. Obviously, all the cultists and stuff are adjacent, so they get rusty geared. Here's another crab. We need to make room for it. It's time for the dwarf to go. I probably could have got rid of the ninja first, or one of the bears, but it's cool. Okay. We're going to skip. Golden arrow points downwards. Okay, come on. Do you want some good... What was essence? Is it rusty gear essence that's just super broken? Like, multiplies the value of any symbols that are adjacent to each other. Like, if we had 20 crabs and just kept getting rusty gear essence, like, hello. And we've already got the actual rusty gear as well. Okay, 184. That's a... I mean, the crabs at the top are nice. 206 rolled. Our telescope essence has gone, by the way. So, everything is no longer adjacent to everything, which is kind of sad. We still have a toddler, so I'm going to add candy just until we get rid of the toddler, really, which will probably be next, because it is, of course, a 1 value symbol. But we need more crabs or cultists before I get rid of it. We're going to pay 675 with 2,438 spare. I'm going to skip all of those because I don't want them. I'm going to take lime pepper. Candy's been eaten straight away. Okay, can't fault him there. So I want some more tea. Really? Why is that? What's going on outside my... What is actually going on down the street? Why are they all so loud? Sorry if you can hear that. It's hopefully won't last too much longer. Oh my god, we're just having a bit of a heat wave over here at the minute. We're not used to it, so... Okay, it's actually still going on. It's just like a parade going outside my street, going down my street right now. What is that? What is the need for having such a loud, aggressive vehicle? Like, come on. More candy for the toddler for now. Can we find some crabs, please, man? I want crabs. I mean, I could be re-rolling for crabs, don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to re-roll for crabs. Oh, we don't have to re-roll for anything else. We'll take a hustling capsule to give us some pool balls, or a pool ball. I guess 2, actually. It's our first one, but we get 2 thanks to a capsule machine. I could have taken a lockbox there because we got lockpick, but I'm not interested. Candy has been eaten. Golden arrow pointed towards the candy instead of the toddler, but it's fine. We're going to skip there. We're going to continue on. Points towards the bear. Points off the screen. Okay, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to take the present for the toddler anymore. As soon as we get a crab or a cultist, the toddler is going. I'm sick of it now. So we will pay 777 here, so we win the run. Our landlord was frozen in ice. We are going to continue into endless. This gives us 2 gold a spin for 30 spins, so why not? Destroys itself after there are at least 9 of these. When destroyed, they give 2 times more gold this game. We're on 5 cultists at the minute, so let's take this, see what we can get out of it. Let's skip this because we don't want it. Let's take jack-o'-lantern for the toddler. It's a bit late, but we finally got it. So now toddler's worth 2, I guess, which is interesting. Actually, we've got 7 things, haven't we? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're only 2 people off, so maybe 2 cultists off getting that thing. Getting that essence to work. 106. Another cultist. Okay, nice. Let's get rid of one of the bears. Okay. I do like the bears. I just added it because we had the essence. I think we added it before we even got the essence actually. So it was just a 2 value symbol. Then we added the essence because, well, we had a bear. So 5 crabs in a row. It's kind of satisfying. I love it when that happens. Okay, don't want any of these. Come on, keep going. Nice, arrows align on this cultist. Decent money, 96, 301 rolled in total. Very nice. I think we're only 1 person away. We should go on to the next page to check actually. We've still got the toddler. He's got jack-o'-lantern, so I'm going to add a pinata. So there are at least 9 people. We're on 8, I'm pretty sure. 6 cultists, a ninja, and a toddler. That's 8. So we are 1 away. Obviously, it needs to be a cultist ideally, but we could always just add like a toddler. We could add any human surely, and then just remove it. We'll pay 1,000. There are 3,707 spare. So if we add a dame, and then we add green pepper, surely that should now. Right? Surely that should now activate because there's 9 of them. No ways it needs to be 9 of 1. There we go. It's going to be 9 on the board maybe at the same time. Well, now all the people are worth 2 more value than they usually are. So we're now going to remove the dame. Our cultists have all got 2 times their usual value. Let's go. It begins here. Another cultist. Do we need to make room? We've got 3 candies. We do. So the bear's going to have to go. Goodbye, bear. I'm sorry we couldn't get bear essence working for you. We've still got horseshoe essence for another 16 spins. Every little helps, of course. Just want to get some sort of crab, related essence, or the rusty gear essence now to benefit the crabs. It's kind of all we're really after, I suppose. Could get some more watermelons and do the watermelon build. I doubt we'll find many more though, because they're very rare, so you can't really re-roll for them either. It's kind of a hard thing to find, those watermelons are. Okay, I'll take an item capsule. Gives us brown pepper and swear jar. Gives 1 gold whenever a symbol is added. Nice. Another crab. Gotta get rid of some stuff. We got 1 candy. Don't want to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of the ninja then. That'll take us down to 20 when the candy's eaten, which it just has been. Very, very nice. I've taken a lucky capsule, but I'm not really sure what for. Crabs in the same column, but not the same row, but there is 2, 2, 2. Or 3 at that one, actually. We're going to pay 1,500 with 4,681 spare. We're going to add our essences. We'll take clear sky essence. Take cardboard box essence. I don't want any of these. Oh, if only we had a bear now, we could have added honey. We're going to take anthropology to increase the value of our cultists by 1 gold. So not multiply them, just increase them. Which ultimately does make a lot of money for us. Item capsule, we get reroll and cyan pepper. Gives 2 gold if no more than 2 symbols are the same. Oof. I'm afraid. To be fair, no more than 2 symbols are the same, are they? I don't think so. Just crabs and cultists. We haven't got any duplicates. No more than 2 symbols are the same. Does that mean 2 cultists or 2 different kinds of symbols? Who knows? I don't think it's working either way. Don't want any more ninjas. I could have added another bronze arrow there and replaced the watermelon with it. Ideally, the toddler should go actually, shouldn't he? I think the toddler will go next. We're going to take a tedium capsule here though, and we're going to re-roll it. Because we've got a few re-roll tokens, not a lot. Let's see if we can find a cultist or a crab. Okay, come on. Cultist or a crab. Doesn't look like we're going to find any. The cultist, okay. Which means it's time for the toddler to go. Goodbye, toddler. We're up to 8 cultists now. Okay. 758 rolled. That's actually insane. Like, actually. Have we got a goldfish? I don't think we have. That must have been our last attempt. We had a goldfish. Well, as always in these videos, my recording software bugged there for a second, but we're back. I always get scared because the video, I did check before, and the video usually stays pretty soft, but the software just dies. Right, we paid 2,000 there with 7,500 spare. We're going to skip those. We're going to take conveyor belt because it's uncommon. Come on, man. We just need more crabs and cultists. Come on. I'll take more tedium capsules. Sorry, no. More hexatediums at this point as well, if we need to. If that helps. I'll happily replace, like, you know, watermelon and bronze arrow with 2 tedium hexes. If we can find any. Both arrows point off the board. 4 crabs in a row here, though. That is nice. 381 rolled. The cultist just makes such good money. Especially with his modifier and anthropology degree, of course. Nice golden arrow there, pointing to all 3 crabs in the same row. We get 56 from each crab. Golden arrow and bronze arrow align on this crab. 112, 518 in total. Let's go. Here's a new crab. Okay. Time to get rid of the watermelon. Run 9 crabs, 8 cultists. It all depends on what essence we get next, really. What essence is going to define the build. If we get more that benefit cultists, well, you know, might be a cultist build. If we get any that affect the crabs, which I think might honestly just be rusty gear essence, whereas the cultists, I think we get rusty gear essence and anthropology essence, if we're lucky. 542. There's a cultist and a crab. I'm going to take a crab. I'm going to get rid of the bronze arrow. I still want to keep the hexatedium just because I feel like it's doing work for me, but it's going to have to go eventually, right? Like, we are going to have to get rid of it next, I think. But we'll pay 2,500 here, 10,167 spare. I'm going to take the very big symbol bomb and lockpick. Just because they're simple, we're going to skip all of these. I'm going to take dishwasher. Gives 1 essence token every 9 spins. Start collecting some essence. I'm good with that. 586 rolled pretty comfortably. Honestly, I know the cultists are making us more money, but the crabs look amazing. I'd love some more crabs. I'd really like some more crabs, but we've got to keep trying. Surely we can find them. Tedium capsules will help. Recycling plus tedium capsules will help. I'll take a buffing capsule here. Oh, of course, it's in the corner. Oh, I'll still bust 2 cultists, which is nice. Roll 144 each. We rolled 600 total. Can't really say no to that, can you? 676. Can't add any of those. Okay, no worries. We're going to carry on. I want more crabs. Awesome essences, dude. I pray we get like a rusty gear or honestly, another anthropology essence would be great, but I don't know how likely we are to get that so soon. We'll take an item capsule here to see what we get. Ninja and Mouse and Quigley the Wolf. Okay, early game items, but you know, they're okay. We'll pay 3,000 with 12,423 spare. We're going to take chili powder. We're going to skip those. We're going to add triple coins because it's uncommon. I feel like small symbol bomb and then just re-roll until we find a crab. But we don't have recycling yet, so we don't have many, re-roll tokens, which sucks because that's kind of what we need to find crabs in those tedium capsules. So we kind of just have to be lucky in the way we find crabs and hope they do appear eventually. No thank you to all of those symbols. Pretty comfortable with what we got. It would be nice to get rid of both of these to make it look a bit more satisfying, but there's a cultist. Okay. Time to get rid of the tedium, I think. 10 crabs, 9 cultists. Honestly, I don't know which one I can commit to. I think if it goes the way it's going and the cultists, you know, their multiplier keeps going up, it's going to have to be a cultist committal, I think. We can always do crabs another time if we don't get any essence that affect the crabs. I think it is only rusty gear essence that will affect it though, and of course that will affect both. It will affect the cultists as well. Affects any symbols. Was there any 3 or more symbols that are adjacent? They're worth like 2.5 times more this spin or this game. So we'll see. But rusty gear golden arrow is doing bits for us right now. So we're going to pay 3,500. We've got 14,000 and something spare. We get to add an item. Look at this. So do these stack then, I guess? So no symbols are getting destroyed anymore. Gives 2. Gives 6. Gives 3 if at least 3 symbols are the same and not empty. We'll take that then. Do I want any of these? This will... Okay, destroys if you spin it at 15 or less. Let's just take Lucky Cat. We're not going to be able to activate it, but let's also take Destroys itself after 7 of these are added. Surely we've already got 7 though. And then we're going to take... gives 10 gold if a symbol is added. Destroys itself afterwards. Let's take Void Portal. Let's skip these. We'll take Protractor. Let's go. So really, there's 7 crabs. You have to add 7 crabs, not 7 crabs in the build. That's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. And actually, it could happen. We have got room to add 7 more crabs, but it's unlikely that we're going to find 7 more crabs at this rate, the way it's going. Okay, almost added candy there. We got rid of our toddlers a long time ago. We don't need any more candy. No, thank you. I just want more essence to affect these symbols, man. All the essences we're getting don't affect us. I suppose there's not really that many. There was like 3 that affected the cat, so it was a lot easier. For this, it's just Anthropology and Rusty Gear, I believe. We'll take an essence capsule though to help me out find some more. Help me find some more essences, of course. 686. I won't add a removal capsule. We'll just let some money make itself. King Midas, dude. I can't wait to get a new King Midas build. We will eventually. Just need to get, you know, in the right space to be able to do like an early triple coin or early Rusty Gear. There's another cultist. 10 crabs, 10 cultists. No golden arrow now, which is rough, but we still got, of course, Rusty Gear, which helps a bunch. We're going to pay 4,000 here with 16,459. We're going to add small symbol bomb essence. We're going to add frozen pizza essence. Destroys itself if any of these are destroyed by that. No. I'm going to take bowling ball essence then. Once again, not the best essences. Comfy Pillow's great. Should help us find like a telescope and whatever items do we need that are going to benefit this. Would telescope even benefit it that much? I mean, it would just make everything adjacent, so it's every 4 spins though. So it gets a bit more money. 1,289. That's nice. I'm just a bit scared now. What do we actually... Do we need anything from Comfy Pillow? There's lots of good items we can get, of course. We've already got Rusty Gear, which is only uncommon. We'll add a Chemical 7 just to smash. It's actually our first one. I always take Chemical 7s. That's our first one. No worries, we carry on. I almost accidentally added that then. We've got enough tokens to remove it, so it's not too bad, but... Another cultist. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to get rid of any crabs yet. I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm just going to go up to like maybe like 25 symbols, and then we'll kind of... judge, you know, if we're like 15 cultists, 10 crabs by that point, then we'll start getting rid of the crabs, I think. But it's definitely a sad thing. This always happens when I do one of these builds, because they're both common symbols and you build no luck to find only common symbols. You always end up with these 2 symbols. They're my 2 favourite, but you can never do a build of both of them. 4,501 spin. I'd like to pay that early, please. We pay that with 17,884 spare. I'd like to take Ninja and Mouse. Capsule Machine. Black pepper, I don't want any of those, thank you, or those. We'll take chili powder though, because it's rare. We've got a few peppers, haven't we? So that does kind of, I guess that kind of benefits from the amount of peppers we have. We benefit from that, I guess. No lucky capsule. None of these symbols are rare. They're both uncommon, and we just need to find more of that symbol. I can't do it without recycling. That's what we want from Comfy Pillow. We desperately want recycling from Comfy Pillow. So we can reroll our tediums to find more of the symbols that we want to find. Although it is complete chaos. 640. We're going to carry on. I don't want any of these. Go away, please. Okay, 602. Hustling capsule, yes. It gives us some more pool balls. Capsule's gone and the pepper's gone. I'm okay with that. We roll 488. I don't want to add any bar of soaps. Don't want to add any of those. We've got no arrows to affect the target. Nothing for the monkey to eat. Nothing to, I guess, claim the oysters. Whatever it is. Same goes for those symbols. None of those again. Gets difficult at this part because we're just waiting on one of these to show up or a tedium capsule. So we're literally waiting upon 3 symbols to appear out of like 100. Which is difficult. It's very difficult. Just gotta hope that we find it eventually, and we just never do. 5,000 in one spin. Yes, please. We're looking for recycling. But essence-wise, we're going to take... we'll take green pepper. We will not take any of those. Take a wealthy capsule. We get a booster pack. Okay, we can re-roll here because it's the commons. So we're looking for a crab. There's a crab, nice. Or a cultist. Same goes for this one here. No, nothing good. Okay. Cultist, wow. Chemical 7, chemical 7. Buffing capsule. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff there. We're on 11 cultists, 11 crabs right now. We're on 12 cultists, 11 crabs. I don't want an eldritch, although I kind of would later on just to help us with the crabs. 12 cultists, 11 crabs. It's one of those days, isn't it? This was a protractor spin as well. Nice, still rolled 1200, which is ridiculous. Here's another cultist. Still got a chemical 7 to smash as well. It'll be our third one. That gives us 77 gold total from the 3 sevens. So we roll 646 total, sorry. So right now it's just a mountain of cultists and crabs. It is looking like it's going to be cultists. So should we just raise to see whatever gets to 20 first, and then we'll remove... Oh, let's do that. Let's see which one we get to 20 with first, then we'll remove the rest. Although they're not making... Come on, man. They're not making as much money as they need to. I need to get their multiplier value up. We're just not finding any... We've hardly found any essence that really relates to us this game, to be honest. Which is kind of crazy to think about, because considering every other game we've played, we've seen so many essences, and we're like, oh my god, we can do this build and that build. Feels like with this one, I mean, we didn't plan on doing this, of course, we just fell into the hands of crabs and cultists, but with this one you can only really use rusty gear essence and anthropology degree essence. We'll pay 5,500 with 19,106 spare. I think it's because I keep taking these symbols that that go after a few spins. So I need to start adding some more permanent ones. So that's what I'm doing here. Adding more permanent things. There's recycling. Let's go. So now we get a reroll cycle. No, we get a reroll token every single spin now. A reroll token every single spin, which is great for us because we want to use that with tedium capsules to roll until we find a cultist or a crab. It is a race to 20 symbols. Which one of these symbols can get to 20 faster? That's the amount in the board, not the multiplier. 661. Item capsule. Nice. Lucky cat and adoption papers. We could re-roll in there for crabs. Okay, let's just... We've only got 5 reroll tokens right now, so we should definitely maybe save up a few more reroll tokens. Then we'll use anthropology to find some more crabs. Take a buffing capsule here to get some decent money. Very nice. Buffs 4 cultists. That's where the money is. 224 from each one. 1505 rolled in total. Did we ever add a fish tank? I don't think we did, so we're not going to add one. We're not going to add a goldfish now. So just going to stack up those reroll tokens a bit before we use anthropology, but we're going to carry on. Anthropology, sorry. Adoption papers. They both start with an A. Alright, cut me some slack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. We're going to pay 6,000 one spin early. Yes, please. 19,777 spare. We will take triple coin essence. I don't want to take any of those. I'll take holy water because it's rare. We're on 24. 13 cultists, 11 crabs. Come on. Keep those reroll tokens flowing because we get 3 choices at adoption papers. So if we get enough reroll tokens to find a crab on all 3 choices, then the crabs will take the lead towards 20. Which would be nice because I kind of want the crabs to win. Even though they don't have a multiplier, it's still always nice to see crabs do well. Chili powders give us 9 a spin. That's how many peppers we've got, I guess. That's just how good we are. 739 rolled. It is satisfying to see us just roll on average, like, you know, 1,000. Well, I guess 500 maybe. Maybe we shouldn't have said 1,000 there. We definitely don't roll 1,000 on average. Maybe sometimes, but let's not roll in 500 on average. There's another cultist. It's feeling like the cultists are going to win, to be honest. It's feeling like the cultists are going to win. Which, of course, I don't like. Well, I do like. They're my favourite symbol in the game, but I just said no to comfy pillow by accident. That kind of sucks. I haven't done that for a while. I do apologise. No, cultists are my favourite. I just wanted to try something else out. We're going to pay 6,500 here and 19,000. We're going to take coin on a string. We're going to take cleaning rag. We're going to take barrel of dwarfs. We're going to take instant ramen. We're going to take 3 watermelons are added whenever 3 symbols are destroyed in the same spin. Wow. That could be a really good way of like a geo build and then turn it into a watermelon build. Okay, destroys itself. Okay, we're going to add dwarf. We're going to add all the things. We're going to add all the essences that we can't destroy right now. So there is a better chance for us to find essences that we haven't yet seen in this run, such as the Rusty Gear essence and a revisit of Anthropology degree. We're on 15 cultists now, by the way. We're not far away. Maybe 20 away. No, we're not 20. We're 5 away from 20. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to be a cultist build. I know it. I can see it happening. I would just really like some more multipliers on there because it looks kind of daft with only 2 times, doesn't it? I would like to get that up quite a lot. No, thank you. But like we said before, there's not a lot of essences that really affect these symbols, so maybe we just can't get it that high straight away. As soon as we get it a few times, we'll start, you know, that number will be doubling each time pretty much if we keep getting Anthropology. Obviously, Rusty Gear makes it even better, so I would love a Rusty Gear essence anytime soon, but I can't see us finding one in the next few spins. 7,000's during 2 spins. Okay, let's skip. We're going to have to continue this tomorrow. I don't really want to, because it's almost at its climax, really. 7,000 during 1. We're going to say yes. 18,000 spare. We're going to take Time Machine. We're going to take Grave Robber. All the ones I can't destroy, of course. We're going to take Looting Glove. We're going to skip those. We're going to take Instant Ramen, so we have to add an additional item. Even though it's not really that great. I'm more worried about the essences right now, but, you know, I'm happy with that. These are all commons. I don't want to re-roll though. We could take Anthropology soon. I got 33. Let's give it a few more spins, I think, and then we'll take it. Chemical 7. Hoping we can get 3 crabs out of it, so we can get, you know, the crabs can catch up to the cultists just a little bit. At least that's the thought. And then whichever one gets the 21st wins, and the others get deleted. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope we don't have to delete the crabs, dude. Crabs are friends, remember? Crabs are always friends. We're going to carry on here. Whereas we can fast forward, but it's just the gold bit that doesn't fast forward, so there's not really any point fast forward, and there's another cultist, because there's no adjacency animations happening, which is usually the thing that fast forwards, so it won't really benefit us. It would make the spin faster, but the spin's not even that slow anyway, so it's okay. We're all 916. How many? We've got to be on 16 cultists now then, surely, at least. I think it's 16. We'll say yes to Comfy Pillow, thank you. We're going to pay 7,500 of 170. No, 17,647 spare. I'll take Chili Powder Essence, Quigley the Wolf Essence, Lucky Carrot Essence, Dwarven Anvil, Bowling Ball, 16 cultists, 11 crabs. Okay, at the end of this rent payment, we will use the adoption papers. Golden Arrow, it's too late, I'm afraid. We've been there, done that already. Okay, at the end of this rent payment, we'll use the adoption papers and try and find 3 crabs. To try and get the crabs to catch up. They're still going to be miles behind the race, but you know, it's worth a shot. If they get close, you might just let them win. We'll see. We're rolling at 8. We're rolling well right now. We have been at around 20,000 for a while though, which is kind of worrying, so maybe we need to start rolling higher. It's not too bad. 8,000's during 5 spins. I suppose as soon as it gets to like 10,000, we've got to roll 1,000 coins a spin. We're not going to be near that because we average like 500. There's another cultist. It's going to be full cultists. It's going to be full cultists. I can see it happening. 8,000 in 3 spins. Okay, so we'll use Comfy Pillow as well. So 2 spins until we use adoption papers. So after this spin, actually, 8,000 during 2 spins. This will be our last spin because we're going to pay Comfy Pillow now, of course. We're going to use Comfy Pillow to pay early, so we'll skip here. We'll say yes to Comfy Pillow. We'll pay 8,000 with 1 spin to go. These was for 15,882. I'm going to leave another green pepper, sure. I'm then going to take Capsule Machine. I'm going to skip those. Don't want to add that, so we're going to take Ricky the Banana. And then we're going to take Black Cat. Okay, we're on 17 cultists, 11 crabs. Let's use adoption papers. We are looking for crabs. There's a crab, nice. Let's re-roll again. We're looking for crabs. Please, crab. Nice. 1 more crab needed. Maybe, oh, we didn't need that many re-roll tokens. Okay. 17 cultists versus 14 crabs. It's on. It's on. 664. I don't want any of those symbols. Come on. Give me good symbols or give me things I can re-roll, please. Crab, let's go. He's catching up. He's only 2 behind, I think. Is it 17 to 15 right now? I think it is. It is 17 to 15. Come on, crabs. Come on. You can do this. Don't want any of those. No, thank you. 528. Come on. I really want to see. I think cultists will still win. They've got the lead, and we seem to be finding more of those anyway. But I mean, we did just find, you know, a lot of crabs pretty quickly after we used adoption papers. I wish we could get a second adoption papers. Would be kind of neat, but maybe not. 8,502 spins. This is actually going further down. I feel like. I feel like we're actually doing worse and worse. Another cultist. Oh, the cultist is going to win. We pay 8,500 one spin earlier with 13,088 spare. I'm going to add Ancient Lizard Blade. I'm also going to add Anthropology Degree, which will, oh my god, it will multiply the things even more. We're going to take Dishwasher Essence. We're going to skip there. We're going to take Coffee because it's rare. We're going to take Red Suits because it's uncommon. Anthropology Degree has been, Anthropology Degree Essence has been destroyed, and now our cultists are worth 4 times their original value. So we'll be fine for money now. So I guess that kind of answers it, right? No, we'll still finish the race. Well, there's another cultist. We're one cultist away from finishing the race. One cultist away from finishing the race. Who would have thought? Okay. Wow. Honestly, my favourite build has been buffed by essences. I mean, all of our favourite builds have been buffed by essences, haven't they? All the essences are so strong. But I'm going to guess we're going to need them for the harder apartment floors later on. Once we get past floor 9 onto those new floors, it must get difficult because otherwise essences wouldn't be a thing. Or vice versa, really. The new floors wouldn't be a thing if the essences weren't so busted, but, you know. They're definitely going to be difficult floors, but, you know. We're going to work our way up there and we'll get there in due time. 9,000 in free spins. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We're making good money now. These are 4 times their value. 1,000. Let's go. Chemical 7. Sure thing. Is that a fresh lucky 7 or is that going to finish off a previous set? I'm not quite sure. We will pay 9,000 one spin early though, so thank you. We pay 9,000. We've got 14,049 spare. Rusty Gear Essence is going to help everybody. We're going to take Frozen Pizza. We're going to take Red Suits. We're going to take Looting Glove Essence. We're going to take Yellow Pepper. We're going to take none of those. We're going to take Lucky Dice because they're rare and Guillotine to destroy billionaires. So now, there you go. The crab's finally got a boost, a buff. That's the Rusty Gear Essence. That's why I've been waiting for it all game. It's 1.5 times the value, but of course these are already on 4, so, you know, it's just half of 4. So another 2, which is great because they're now at 6 times. Our crabs, however, are at just 1.5 times, but not all of them, only the ones that were adjacent. So that does kind of suck, but it's, you know, it happens, I guess. We're going to continue on regardless. We still need to finish the race to 20 symbols. Whichever one will it be. We've honestly got reroll tokens. We should just reroll normal rolls because we're not rolling like free uncommons or rares every time. Cultist or crab, come on. We're down to 30 tokens left. Crab, let's go. Okay. Do I want to do it again? I feel like I do, to be honest. Let's go again, come on. Common. Oh, it was a cultist. The cultists win. That's kind of sad. We got, oh wow, the split because their values are different. So, do I really want to get rid of all the crabs? I'm kind of sad to say goodbye. But the cultists are the moneymakers, look, so I think it must be time to say goodbye. We'll say goodbye at the end of this rent payment, and then that's what we'll do. We'll do like a victory lap. We'll do one final rent payment with a final build of 20 cultists. By the way, I can't believe we found 20 cultists in one video, like within an hour. Usually these kind of builds take like 2 videos because it's impossible to find cultists. We'll take a tedium capsule and we'll roll the tedium capsule. How about that? If it wants to pop, of course. Just to see if the crabs can catch up. I doubt it though. We'll take a reroll captured as well. We'll pay comfy pillow. We'll pay 9,500. We will take chili powder essence. We'll take tax evasion essence, pool ball essence, guillotine essence. I'll have to think about that for a second. Anthropology degree essence, white pepper essence. Wow. So we're going to get another boost here to our cultist. Frozen pizza, because there you go, up to 12 times now, some of them. Now, is that the tedium capture that just rolled? I think it was, so it's time to re-roll here. We found a crab. We're going to re-roll again. Crab. Wow. Okay, we need to get rid of the crab, so maybe we go again, and then we do a victory lap. No, we can't. We've got to end it here. What are we on? We're on 18 crabs, to be honest. That's what we'll do. I'm going to re-roll again. I'm going to use all my re-roll tokens to see if we can find any more crabs, and then if we don't get to 20 crabs, we'll get rid of them. If we get to 20 crabs, we'll get rid of them anyway. We haven't got a lot, though. Another cultist there, of course. I don't see any crabs. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the crabs. I'm so sorry, crabs. Get rid of that as well. We'll get rid of the 10. That takes us down to 20 symbols. And they're all cultists, and they're all got insane values on them. Look at that. Oh my god. 8,600 rolled with only cultists. Yes, please. This is insane. This is insane. Another cultist. We don't want to add you, though. Another cultist. I don't want to add you, though. This is it. This is our victory lap, people. This also makes it so the video is less than an hour, because I hate my videos being longer than an hour, unless they are stream VODs, because it's just weird, I think, seeing that value. Like, as soon as I see like a video on YouTube over an hour, I think it's either like a stream VOD, another crab, that's so sad. I either see it as like a stream VOD or as like some super high produced thing, and it's just a bit weird, but I get it. 10,000 during 2 spins. Wow, as if we're going to finish at 10,000 as well. It's kind of perfect, isn't it? A perfect round number for a perfectly round build. Another cultist. Honestly, I'd laugh if we get another anthropology essence now. But we'll pay 10,000, 1 spin early. We will add a red pepper because we can. We'll add a popsicle, and then that's going to be it for us by the looks of it. We'll add a quiver, nice rare item at the end, and a small symbol bomb. Watch this allow us to add a crab. Go on, give us a crab just to say goodbye. No crabs. Okay. Cultist though. Right, thank you everybody for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel for daily Look Beard Landlord videos, among other games as well. I do also stream over at twitch.tv/APQ live, but it kind of, at the minute, it's here and there. There's no strict schedule because work takes up most of my time. We had 51 pool balls, by the way. Oh no, that's pool ball essence. Sorry, that's my bad. But still, and it's if you got popsicle at the end, a popsicle essence, not the item. Right, thanks everyone for watching. Check out those links in my description. They link to my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord. If you're interested in those, if not, that's totally fine too. But yeah, carry on doing the usual YouTube stuff, and until next time, goodbye!